You can do everything right and still something so bad and so wrong happens.
Those words coming from Wyandotte County's district attorney after announcing charges in the case of 3-year-old Olivia Jansen. Her father and stepmother are now charged with first-degree murder, aggravated endangering a child, and criminal desecration of a corpse. 41 Action News reporter Andres Gutierrez sat down with Olivia's grandparents. Andres, many want to know tonight, what did they have to say?
Well, Gabriela, during the DA's announcement of those charges, he said that if someone sees potential child abuse, to go ahead and report it. Olivia's grandparents told me that they went through the proper channels and now believes that the system failed them. The grandparents of Olivia Jansen joined a crowd outside the Wyandotte County Courthouse calling for justice.
Justice, Olivia!
In the death of the 3-year-old girl, a grim end they say they tried to prevent.
The baby was always so unhappy to go home. She would frown and say, "You love me, you're not mad at me, I come back. And I told her, I will hurt anybody that keeps you away from me.
That was back in March, the last time Elizabeth Jansen says she saw her granddaughter. Recently, she and Howard Jansen II grew worried over Olivia's well-being. They say they called KCK police and eventually the Kansas Department for Children and Families, better known as DCF.
Because they wouldn't do anything other than knock on the door. And so I was on the phone with them June 22nd for 23 minutes, telling them everything that I could think of to tell them. And then they sent me an email on Thursday that said I could send more stuff to them, but as far as that, for me to know anything, they wouldn't be contacting me.
Then both of them got a heart-wrenching call Friday from Olivia's dad.
My stepson called me at 9 o'clock in the morning, ranting and raving.
Then he called me, too, about the same time, just screaming, and the baby's gone, the baby's gone.
First reported missing, police would eventually find Olivia's body buried in a wooded area hours later. In a statement, the head of DCF said, in part, they have a comprehensive process for review of critical incidents in order to quickly identify any agency or contractor policy or procedural issue that needs to be addressed.
You can do everything right and still something so bad and so wrong happens. And I don't know the answer to that.
I don't want anybody to ever feel this. I don't want any child to go through what I know Olivia went through.
And now the DA did say that this is still an ongoing investigation. The DCF spokesperson told us that they are limited as to what they can say right now. And 41 Action News has requested with KCK police the amount of times that they did respond to that to the home to check on the girl. Reporting live in Kansas City, Kansas tonight, Andres Gutierrez, 41 Action News.